This here knife's made by a guy named Dave Shultz. Now, this was in a used bin at a knife shop where things were pretty inexpensive here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Got to know the knife guy yesterday. Super nice guy, John. And I picked this up because I saw this lucite handle here. Saw the picture and right away I thought, that reminds me of those replacement lucite handles you'd see on 1911s, like during the war, and they had pictures of their girlfriends in there, And, I kind of glanced over the sheath briefly and I saw the US here, didn't think anything of it. Flipped it over and I saw the Civil War soldier here. I think that's a Union soldier. Looks well put together. Wasn't turned on by that, just like, whatever. And you guys looking at the emblem here. She's a little goofy for me. A little 90s-esque in my opinion. They're not trying to knock it, just saying. And I pulled it out. Of course, I noticed this mark here, which happens to be an S inside of a D. And I noticed this blade here. It's been hammered out. It's got his mark again on the blade here. And it's a nice thick piece of tool steel. Found out it was made from a sheep shear, most likely. It's been hammered. And then if you look at the leather here again on the front, you might be able to see an S here and a D right up in here behind the US emblem. Might be able to make that out, I don't know. Again, marked it on the back. I just thought somebody take the time. And I'm looking at this before I go over to the table and start talking to John. And he goes, "Oh, that looks like a Dave Shultz." So he starts telling me that Dave was a local fella. He's moved. He's since moved, and he was an Army Ranger for 12 years. Full tang. And he said, yeah, he used to make a lot of knives and sheaths and whatnot, and probably still does. He moved. I didn't get where he moved to, or don't recall. And it was a very inexpensive knife. It was, it was only $20, if you can believe that. I think that's money well spent, especially on a knife made by a veteran. It's some sort of reptile hide on the inlay there, for sure. It's all genuine leather. And no retaining strap on that, but that's okay. It's just, it's really, I thought of it as a novelty thing. I wasn't going to buy it at all, but once I found out the guy was an Army Ranger for 12 years and he knew his name, and again, the man's name is Dave Shultz. Dave Shultz knife. I don't know, how many he's made, if he's prolific or what. But I'm putting his name on this video, and maybe he'll find it or somebody else will. And thanks for making a neat little cool knife there, Dave. Neato. I just like handmade items, You could beat the hell out of this knife. Yeah, thought you guys might enjoy that. See you in the next one.